Blacks, oh, what is that? Okay, advanced and advanced students. All right. Eric, need to warm up. Mr. Senior Head Instructor's a little bit late today, so it's you to start.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone's good at following Eric, am I correct? Okay, follow Eric.
100 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. What's your position? Yes, sir. 1, so 2, so 3, so 4, so 5, so 6, so 7, so 8, so 9, so 10, so what's the only?
Everyone counts, no one's quiet. Okay, time to fist bump. Sophia, come. Then.
Second set. 1, so 2, so 3, so 4, so 5, so 6, so 7, so 8, so 9, so 10, so.
It's like mustard. With your mouth. Follow the section. You have it. Okay, well, I don't want to. I'll just check. Cinco minutos porque. Okay.
Last set.
Sir.
1, so
Sir.
2,
Sir. 3. Sir. 4. Sir. 5. Sir. 6. Sir. 7. Sir. 8. Sir. 9. Sir. 10. Sir.
on your back for 15 kicks.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Second set?
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1,
One,
sir,
sir.
2,
Two,
sir,
sir.
3,
Three,
sir,
sir.
4,
Four,
sir,
sir.
5,
Five,
sir,
sir.
6,
Six,
sir,
sir.
7,
Seven,
sir,
sir.
8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir.
Go ahead and put your shoes on and I'll walk.
Alright. Begin. Third and final set. Begin. 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Sit up. Yes, sir. Reach up, bend over, touch your toes. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Bend one leg in. Yes, sir. Reach up. Bend over, touch your toes. Yes, sir.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir,
Sir.
3, sir,
Sir.
4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Switch. Sir. Reach up, bend over, touch your toes.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Bend over, touch your nose to your toes or as far as you can go. Yes, sir.
Sir.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 30, sir. Sit up. I see the local. Turn to your right. Other side. Back to center.
Sir.
Palms out, back straight.
Sir.
1, sir.
2,
2,
sir.
3, sir. 4,
4,
sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Reach to one side. Yes, sir.
My plan is for here.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Reach for the other side. Yes, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Reach to both sides.
Sir.
That is all.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir. Last step. Bend on the back of the back. Yes,
Sir.
Okay. Stand up.
Sir.
Good job, Eric. Eric's time is right now, so he'll be in the front a lot more, so you have to follow his instructions a lot.
There.
He's a senior student now. I see what. That's what a senior student looks like. All right, now, who's ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we've been working on it.
Alright, at the beginning of tag unit, we did tiger and we did poison hands, we did iron body, leopard, and snake.
And we started getting into some of the combinations.
That's right. So combinations is what we're going to start with today. We'll start touching on tiger and crane a little later in the unit. There you go. Thank you. All right. So I want everybody to come stand over here. So there's a drill that we're going to do. And when you say drill, drills can be fun. It depends what you're drilling, right? So if you know why you're doing the drill, it can be fun. So this is something Eric has done really well in competitions. Is the spinning kicks or reverse side kicks. So remember we did the front leg round kick and then the reverse side kick last week? So front leg round kick, boom, and then reverse side kick, boom. Yes? So there's different ways to do it. Who can name one way? One starts with a D, one starts with an O. What's one?
Offense, defense.
I said one. What's one?
Offense, defense.
All right, defense. All right, so offense, if I'm doing a round kick, the offense, it starts the same, right? Or it can start the same. So let's say offense. I'm doing offense, I want to go round, and I want to move toward my target. So I'm going to do round, and then I'm going to step toward my target, and then side kick. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's offensive. Now defensive, when we do defensive, we go round, and instead of stepping toward my target, I'm going to kick, I'm going to step away and do a side kick. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now there's there's other variations that you can use depending on where your partner is and if they're moving or not. We'll focus on just those two for now. Offense is what we're going to do mostly today. So offense, it requires you to pivot your feet while you're turning. Who thinks they can do that? No problem, no problem, no problem. All right. So we're going to give it a try, and then we're going to do the drill. So turning toward the right, if you are red or above, come up and spread out. Face that way. Face that way. Face that way. Yep. Yes. All right, next row. Purple. Purple blacks. Okay, Ian, Mr. Payne, and Sophie, y'all come back. Perfect. So, first thing you're going to do, you're going to put your right foot forward. And we're going to do our front leg round kick. We do our front leg round kick. Set the foot down. Since we're doing offense, look over your left shoulder. Push off side kick. Tight. And set the foot down. Set it down in front. When you do a combination, you don't swing the foot back after your second kick because you're going to probably do more kicks. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So
sir.
try to stay here. Now, when I say reset, we'll switch. Front leg round. Set it forward. Look over your left shoulder. And you have to lean away. So go ahead and lean away. Already put yourself in side kick position and side kick. Height. Set it down. Good. Reset. Front leg round. Set it down. Look over. Side kick. Height. Height. All right, let's try it again. Reset. 3. Hey. You should get closer to me every time. Reset. 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 There you go. Front row, get it together. Y'all slip. Come over here, Sal. 5. Hey. Good. Reset. 6. Hey. Say, boys. That means turn the head
Don't switch the feet. So now you're gonna kick the other direction, switch the feet back to you. So it's front leg, oh sorry, it was, reset. Now flip hook. There you go. Put it back, good. Front leg round kick. What's the front leg, think about it. Turn, look over your right shoulder. Turn, look over your right shoulder. You have to lean forward, lean away from your target, and side kick. Hey! Reset. Front leg round kick. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Reverse side kick. Reset. Front leg round kick. Turn, look over your right shoulder, side kick. Hey! There you go. Feet together. Who's done those kicks before? Who's done them really fast with a target? Okay, watch. Matt. So she's gonna do her front leg round kick, and then her reverse side kick. Try it again, reset. Go. You gotta reset. Reset. Reset the kick. Reset. Now kick, go. Go, 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 go. Switch the feet. It turns into a back leg round kick if you don't switch the feet first. Go. Oh, you see how she had to move her feet in between? Right, so she couldn't just stand, or I would keep moving away and she would be too far away. She had to go 1, 2. Does that make sense? So the feet have to keep going, and then you almost fall on your opponent. Is that okay? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's the drill. Everybody come back over to this side on the same rows that you were in a second ago. Same rows you were in a second ago. A little bit, Sophie. Chris will be next to Ian and Aiden and William. There you go. So the drill looks like this. When you get ready to throw your leg, you're going to lift your knee as though you're going to do your kick, and you're going to pivot. Look. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay, let's
sir.
do the first one. Everybody go. 1. Don't kick.
What are we doing? We're doing a round kick or?
We're not kicking.
Oh, we're not kicking.
Nope.
They're terminating.
What did y'all hear me? Wait. Feet together. What did y'all hear me just say?
Turn and pivot.
What did I just say?
Turn, pivot, and raise your leg.
Turn, pivot, and raise your leg. Did I say kick? Don't focus on what I didn't say. Do what I said. Turn, pivot, lift the knee. Stop kicking. Turn, lift the knee, and pivot. Reset. Go, lift the knee. Turn. Yes, again. Reset. So now we're going to start with the front leg. Even though we start with our right leg forward, we're going to start with it back now. Just for the sake of the drill. So when I throw the leg up, I have to pivot. And when I pivot, watch the back foot. The toes turn all the way away from my target. Give it a try again. Go. Yes. That's a weird place to stop, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, try again. So now we're going to continue. Watch. We're going to go 1, 2. No kick, but 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, give it a try. Go.
I'm going to try to walk into my house like this.
Use your back leg as a
That's a good idea.
up here. Throw it that way.
Oh, wait, what's... Why not? Well, let's make me do.
Yep, do that, do that, do that. If you want to keep doing this, just go step out of the way while we finish. Reset, run back.
Oh, you said maybe good.
Ready stance, do your ready stance. That's what reset means, switch your feet. Go. Use momentum. Go. Use momentum. Push. You gotta push. Go. Push. Not quite. Reset it. This is what reset looks like. 1. Go. Very good. Reset. So what we're getting in the habit of doing is moving your body, following directions, and making yourself do with all the words that I said. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So at some point, there's not more that I can tell you that will help you understand. You just have to do it with your body. Do it to the best of your ability after hearing what you know. Go. See? Who's having a hard time with that? Raise your hand if you're having a hard time with that. So, or raise your hand if you're having a hard time with it. So, or not. Okay, good. That's okay. That's normal. We got some pointers for that too. Quick, I need you to raise your hand. Not this. I said raise your hand. Please help me understand. Raise your hand if you're having a hard time. Raise it. You were just doing this. Just raise your hand. Raise your hand, Saul. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah, William. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Thank you. That's 4. Okay, come back. You have to give me realistic feedback so I can help you. If you raise your hand for one thing and then drop it for the second time I ask, then it's hard to know who to help. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, so help you. Come up here. You're going to be next to Saul. Get in ready, stand. Let's go. Okay, now go 1. So now, the one thing that everyone that's having a trouble with it is doing, say lift. Say your knee. So when I said lift your knee, this is what I'm seeing. Watch. Did my knees go up at all?
No, sir.
My feet came where? To my what? To my butt? Is that how we kick?
No, sir.
Okay, so if you're doing that, that's why you're not getting good results. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, from here, when you push off and you go up with the knee, we're not just lifting the knee like this. If I have no momentum, this is very hard to do. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So just like stance, when I push, I have to throw the knee what? Up. To get a pivot. If there's no momentum, the foot doesn't pivot. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if I throw my knee like this, what does that do for me?
Nothing.
Look up. What does that do for you?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, so doing these, no good. Doing these, knee up helps you pivot. Knee, watch. Knee up helps you pivot. Knee up, knee up, knee up, knee up, knee up. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now give it a try. Knee up. Throw the knee with momentum. Up. Not forward, go up. William, go up with the knee. Higher with that first knee, higher with this one, go up. A little higher. Just the knee. Don't worry about going forward, go up. It'll naturally send you to it'll naturally send you that way. Reset?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go back to the next one. Let's go. Just the one, go 1. Try it again. The knee is up here. Bring the knee up. Again. Go up. You should be able to hold it up. If you can't hold it up, you gotta try it again. Do it again.
Yes, sir.
The knee goes up, the body turns. Try it again. The knee goes up, the body turns. Look at the ending of the foot, William. Look where my toes are pointed at the end. And do reset.
Yes, sir.
Go 1. Just you lean. Turn body. Turn body. That's how you do it. Try again. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Sir. 1. Try it again. You have to be able to end. You have to end with the knee up like this. Look. Don't look at the ground. The ground doesn't have anything for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Don't look at the ground. It doesn't have anything for you. Look up. No, look up. So adults are here. We're all here. Y'all are young adults now. Don't look at the ground. Does the ground know Kung Fu?
No, yes, sir.
In some very deep and meaningful way, I'm sure it does. But it doesn't really, okay? So it can't teach you Kung Fu. Don't look at the ground, okay? When you look at the ground and you do your Kung Fu moves stay small because you're not looking out. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So now I want you to look out to here. And when you throw your knee, the knee has to go what? All the way up, almost to your chest. Try to touch your chest with your knee. And then pivot. Go. Try to touch your chest with your knee. Try it again. And then hold it at the end. Hold it. Hold the foot up. Go. That's better. Try it again. The pivot you have to pivot here. Right? So go up, you have to pivot. Try it again. That's better. You have to turn for more. And get your toes pointed for the opening door. Go. Almost, get more turns, more turns. Show me your back pats at the end. I should see your back pats at the end of your turn.
See mine?
I should see everyone's back pats at the end of the turn. That's better, William. Keep going. The knee has to go up. Make the knee go up. A little higher. A little higher. Not harder, higher. So you don't have to yank it harder, just go up. No, just go up. Let's go straight up. That's better. That's better. Good. Take feet together. Now, if you want help on this, ask one of your partners, find someone in class and ask them if they're willing to show you on their break how to do this. Take a break. Yeah, kind of like that.
And then 4 onward downward.
Some of this came from that.
I thought of nature at being actually kind of makes sense. I mean, there's always like ices for fun, and then there's always some sort of fruit or rock.
That's true. come back out, come back out, come back out. Quick. So if you set the first part up correctly, if you do the first part correctly, the second part will more than likely be correct. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what we're not doing is dancing. So watch, this is not what we're doing. Don't do that. Okay, it's just one up and turn, like you're gonna do your side kick. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, so we're gonna add the second leg. So the first leg has to be correct. If you're having trouble with the first leg still, then you should probably separate yourself and do just the first leg. Or practice at home, which is the best thing you can do for your practice. Up. Now we're gonna set this foot down. Set it down correctly. I set it up the way my toes are, where my toes pointed. Pay attention to where the toes are pointed so you can copy well. Now look over your left shoulder. And when we lift, we're not gonna stand up straight. Does that make sense? What are we not gonna do?
Stand up straight.
Okay, we're gonna stay like this and we're gonna lift our knee up, right? There. It should land forward. It should land forward. Look. Side kick, that means the foot is away from the bottom. The foot is away from the bottom, away from the body altogether. So from here, the foot should be anywhere near this leg or the bottom. Here. Now lift, push off, and pivot. Set it down. Turn. Now you're going to push off this leg, send it straight up, and that's going to help you pivot. Once it gets all the way as high as it can go, then you can pivot, because less weight is on that leg. Go. Yeah, set it down. And don't stand straight up, and go. Okay, now push, go 1. Turn, set it down, look over shoulder 2. And go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. You have to have momentum, go.
What I taught you this before? Do you remember that? I went into gymnastics class in high school. Because my coach was a Kempo black belt.
Oh, nice.
He grew up in the ghetto too. Like he was like old school, like
Real life, how you got to use this stuff.
he had gang fights. So like where the light was, like this side half of his body was all beat up, and this half wasn't. Because he had light here, but he couldn't see there.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it's just his talking, but he's passed away. His name was Coach Arsenault. He's Afro-American, super fat, would always sit in his splits and grade paperwork, and he would constantly go, "You are in error, because we were goofing off doing dive rolls when we should have been doing something else. But then he showed some kung fu stuff, and I'm like,
Oh, okay, yeah, he does know kung fu.
okay, sorry to interrupt.
Okay, has anyone seen like a dancer? You ever see dance? Two people dancing, they go like this? A wall or a box, whatever this is called. We've seen that before. So, or like ballroom dancing. So that kind of thing, when you go down and then you push up and you go do, and you go down and you go up, and you use your tippy toes and you take small steps. That's how it's going to help us pivot. All right. So, who'd like to be the first person to work the mat, work the pads? Over here, Eric.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure
You're
out.
good. Put it on that hand. No, that's right. Put it on that hand. Hurry up, man. Yeah, pressure of being high rank. You didn't know. Scoot over this. Boom. All right. So he's gonna run away from me. And when you're at a tournament, chances are, if you're gonna do your kicks and get a point, the first kick won't get the point. It'll be a distraction. The second kick is likely, especially if you're intermediate. And advanced, you'll need about 3 kicks. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got 1, and he's gonna move, and then 2. I'm on it. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go 1. All right. So 1. Let's go. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So we only did it twice, and you see how much ground we covered? So if he's continuously moving, I have to, come over here.
I also have to continue.
So if he's continuously moving, after I do one, does that make sense? Now, that turning has to happen with you pivoting and having momentum. If you don't lift your hip and turn the body, you can't glide across the floor like that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now, come back over here. We're gonna run the drill one more time, and you're gonna try it with a partner. Drop him over there to the side, Eric. Same row you had before. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get me ready, stand. One. Keep going. That's better, that one was better. You're really long. You're pretty tall. So once you start kneeing toddlers and knee people your height, you'd be good to go. Because your knees coming up, it's just coming up to here, and it needs to come up to here. That'll get you higher kicks too. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, go stand with a partner. Grab a partner and go stand with them in front of you, like for the hand. And two.
Young man out, sir.
Eric, Aiden B, Mr. Payne's partner. You can't always choose Crystal. You can't choose anything. Y'all live together. You can practice anytime. Go choose somebody else. Now it's me. Come over here. Hurry up. That's not fast enough. Stand right here. Stand in front of your partner like me and Saul are doing. You got 2 seconds to stand in front of your partner like me and Saul are doing. Like me and Saul? Yep. Very good. Now. Pay attention. All right, now, because we're still doing COVID stuff, everybody gets their own pad. Yeah. So now what you're gonna do, you don't have space to do the offensive, but I want you to throw your round and reverse side. You'll have space to back up just once for the second kick and then you'll reset. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So bow to your partner and begin.
You kick.
Turn your head to me.
I'm just gonna have to.
Set.
Buddy, what would it take?
Like that.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Saul, keep your head up. Just keep your head up like it's being pulled on. Right now, keep it up. Yeah, keep it up. That's it. And turn, keep it up. That's how it's gonna work.
See, once you're doing
Yeah.
There. Does that make sense? That looks like round set.
Don't knock them into the mirrors. It's $1,000 for a new mirror. Well, it's a medical bill.
I'm gonna stretch it back faster.
On the pad, look at the pad. What's over there, what over there a minute ago? Nothing, no, that's wrong. Here, get that up.
One class. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Right, so you gotta look, what I want makes a big difference in every round, look where they kick.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Because there's a tendency to want to swing. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Aiden, come over here. over. You feel like off the ground? So that's what I started second one. After you do the first one, I think we'll do one. Stop.
Okay, I'm going with both. That's right.
Okay, so go one.
Sort of, yeah.
All the way back again. One. Gotta move. On your toes.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, stronger there, yeah. Sure.
No lie.
I think so.
Repeat your tag. Okay, let me see.
I just didn't want to pick. You want to pick? Or have you just done the same? Okay.
Do your first one again. After you go one, down. Now go to the one, two, there, that makes sense. Again.
One thing he was supposed to be on the second kick. Bring your leg off so you know where you're gonna. You know they're doing the same thing. Coming off soon and then surging. He was saying stance like this and then.
Don't let the leg before you see the pad first. See it first. Go down. Look. Now kick. So when you do your first kick, you do like this. After you go. So after you do your first kick, turn and hook. Yes, and then kick. Good job. See? Drop your partner. Wrap your pads and then there's a wrist in it and set them down on the ground in front of you.
Yes, sir.
Y'all learned that pretty fast. That was pretty quick. Why don't you say that? That wasn't that pretty fast? Can't even tell. Stay right there. Come over here next to Saul. And Chris will start the next row. 8, purple sage, Sophie, Ian, and, oh, wait, sorry. Sophie, right here. Ian, and then. There we go. So we're starting to line up our rank again. So highest rank, all the way down, and then next highest rank, starts the next row, all the way down, and then all the way down. Yes, sir. Bow to advanced, intermediate,